Hey, what's going on? This is Chris Enze, aka the ultimate wholesaler. Anyway, just want to touch base with you. I've been working with a lot of people in and around the United States, and here's another quick video for you to understand what to do after you've gone out and found a few properties. Typically, if you go out, I want you to get at least 20 to 30, 40, even up to 50 properties or more if you can when you go out to make a session worthwhile of driving for dollars. But long story short, once you have your list of properties, and I suggest that when you're riding around, you take your your smartphone or something like that with you, so you can just jot down in your email your the addresses that you find, and so you just save that as a draft. So when you get back to your place or whatever, you can go and just open up your Gmail from almost any computer or smartphone. Okay, so we have a couple of addresses here from the Atlanta metro area, and I'll show you how to, for my Georgians, is that what you call us now? Georgians? Okay, for the Georgians, there are a couple things that you can do. So you go and you find your address. Let's see, which one do I know exists for real? Okay, this one right here. So I'm going to take this address and I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to type in whatever county that I live in /tax assessor. So in this case, this is DeKalb County, DeKalb County, Georgia. So I type that in and I Google search it. Then I click on the first link. Sometimes I'll click on the if you see one that says real estate data, then obviously that's the one you want to click. So you go in there, and for DeKalb County, let me see if this is the right county for this address. So just copy and paste my address into the address search, and it's going to be different for each county because there are obviously hundreds of counties for each state. So you click that in, and for me, I think this is actually a Fulton County address, so it's not going to come up in DeKalb County, so I'll do the same thing. So Fulton County Tax Assessor. So here I go again, Fulton County Tax Assessor's office, and we go to property records. Click here to search a property, and we're going to search by the location address. And in Fulton County, they switch it up, so this is going to be a little bit different. So you have to put in the street number first, and then the city or the street name. Not sure, it didn't pull up here either, so let me go back to my DeKalb County to see if there's something I didn't do right. Alright, I don't see it there, and I think it's here that I will find the difference. Alright, let's see if we got something now. Here it is. So in Fulton County, it pulls up the PIN number, the owner's name, and the address here. So I'm going to click on the PIN number, and now I find that the owner is Nationwide Investments LLC. The mailing address is 1702 Abbey Court, and that's in Alpharetta, Georgia, but the location address is 793 Charles Allen. I actually have already talked to these people, and they were talking about a ridiculous number, which far exceeds what us as wholesalers would take a look at. But what happened was I actually sent a letter over to the mailing address, and they actually responded to me via a phone call. So I'm not sure if we've already talked about, if you're already familiar with mailing letters. What you do now at this point is take a look at the owner's mailing address. If it is different from the actual location or physical address of the property, then you want to send over a letter to the mailing address, and you title it the owner's name. And in this case, what happened was they actually responded to me with a phone call and told me that they wanted, I think it was about $200,000 to $300,000 for a specific lot, which is far over what I was interested in paying. But what you do is when you send out these letters, you can send out a letter every 30 days, every every 60 days if you feel like, every 90 days. It's all up to you, because every time I find out that someone is not interested in working with me, it's really not that they're not interested in working with me forever. It's really at that point in time they're not interested. So you might find that if you follow up with your prospects and your future, I like to call them my future clients, if you follow up with them, you just may get them, they just might be interested in working with you at a future point in time, because their circumstances might have changed or something like that. Things change for people all the time, and money does surface itself in many households across the United States and businesses, and increased cash flow will always help. So I think you guys are going to see another email from me really soon, but I just wanted to show you what to do and what to look for inside of your own county. And once again, each county is different, each state is different, the layout may be different, but what you're looking for is the actual physical address and the mailing address to be different. Now, if the physical address and the mailing address is the same, you might just want to send a letter to that mailbox just in case, because that mailbox may have already been forwarded to the owner's address. So I don't want you to get discouraged if you're not finding too many different too many addresses and that are differing in terms of mailing address and physical location of the property. But anyway, this is Chris Enze, aka the ultimate wholesaler, signing out, and I hope you found this video interesting and helpful. All right, take care.